allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Mr. Troxel, please.
Yes, Mr. President. Councilman Thomas Schmidt.
Here.
Councilman Kevin Conley.
Present.
Councilman Ron Getzloff.
Present.
Councilman Caleb Johnson.
Present.
Councilwoman Robin Arvanitis.
Here.
Attorney David Austin. Absent. Fire Chief Robert Patterson. Here. Police Chief Pete Sormas. Here. IT AJ Garcia. Here. Nice Engineering Neil Simpstad. Here. Public Works Director Chad Nondorf. Here. Director of Operations Andy Hansen. Here. Town Manager Jim Gorman.
Here.
Recording Secretary Robin Teal. And Clerk Treasurer Michael Troxel here.
Thank you, Mr. Troxel. The Water Board consists of 3 members, myself, Councilman Thomas Schmidt, and Councilman Kevin Conley. At this time, we will remove Councilwoman Robin Arvanitis and Councilman Caleb Johnson off the roll call. Pleasure of the board on the minutes of the May 13, 2026 public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 3-0. Any additional claims, Mr. Troxel?
No additional claims, Mr. President.
Pleasure of the board.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 3-0. Staff reports, any staff reports?
No reports, Mr. President.
Board members?
No reports.
Okay. There is no old business. Under new business, we'll consider entering into a partnership agreement with the Department of the Army, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, USACE, related to the Anna Water Tower structural repair and recoding project, authorizing the town council president to sign the agreement when applicable, and authorize the clerk treasurer and town manager to finance and sign all other documents relating to the project. Jim?
I'm going to divert this to Andy.
Okay.
Yes, this was a grant we were awarded from Congressman Frank Mervan's office through the Army Corps of Engineers for water infrastructure improvements. Schererville has been looking at rehabbing the Anna Street Water Tower for some years now, and this is a great opportunity to do so by working with our state and federal partners. The grant provides us up to $1 million in funding from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The town of Schererville will be responsible for any additional funds that exceed the total project cost share of $1 million. Our estimated share is $325,000 to $425,000 currently.
Okay. Pleasure of the board.
Motion to approve.
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mr. Schmidt.
I want to make a comment, Andy and Jim. I want to compliment you guys on the fast work that you had to do on that. I know when you get the opportunity from the congressman's office to get a grant like that, there's a lot of work involved. Chad, I'm sure you were involved in it also, and I'm glad we were able to receive that money for that project, because that's a project we needed for a long time.
Yes, it's much needed.
Thank you.
Okay. Pleasure of the board.
Motion and a second on the floor, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Nope.
Okay. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries 3-0. At this time, I'll take any business from the floor regarding waterworks. Any business from the floor regarding waterworks? Any business from the floor? Hearing none, seeing none, this meeting is adjourned. We'll now move into the stormwater.
I'd like to call to order the Stormwater Board for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 at 6:38 p.m. The roll call is slightly different, still only 3 members consisting of myself, Tom Schmidt, and Robin Arvanitis. So we will remove Rob Getzloff and Kevin Connolly from the roll call. First agenda item is the minutes of the May 13 public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved. The claims is the next agenda item. Are there any additional claims?
No additional claims, Mr. President.
Pleasure of the board.
So move on claims.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Claims are approved. Any reports from staff in regard to stormwater?
Chad does have a
Chad,
update.
what do we got?
I wanted to update you guys about the work on the Dyer Ditch. The excavation work is all completed, riprap has been laid, grass, seed, and blanket has been laid on the upper portion of the ditch banks, and the final restoration work on the flat parts and tree and bush planting will be taking place by the end of the week.
Thank you, Chad. One question from me. Do we have an ETA on when we're going to start Hanley?
Start Hanley?
Hanley? Yeah.
Within a couple weeks, I got one project before we get to that one over on York Road, and then we'll be going out to Hanley to take care of that end of the pipe there on Hanley.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other reports from council members on stormwater?
Mr. President, Chad, how much rain did we have last night?
The wastewater treatment plant measured 2.18 inches last night, and portions south of us in Lowell, I heard, got up to 5 and 6 inches. So we were lucky, but it came down pretty fast and hard.
Thank you.
I think we needed it, so it was timely, I guess. Any other reports from council members? Hearing none, we'll move on to old business. There is no old business. We will move on to new business. No new business. Any business from the floor regarding stormwater? Any business from the floor? Any business from the floor? Hearing none, we are adjourned.
Call to order the redevelopment commission meeting for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. The time is 6:41 PM. The redevelopment commission consists of the entire town council. Minutes of the May 13th, 2026 public meeting.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Claims, any additional claims?
No additional claims, Mr. President.
Thank you.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 5-0. Reports from staff and redevelopment.
No reports, Mr. President.
Thank you. Council members.
None.
All right, this is a short one as well. No old business, no new business. Any business from the floor regarding redevelopment? Any business from the floor? Hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.
Good evening. I'd like to call the Schererville Utility Board meeting for Tuesday, June 9th at approximately 6:42 PM. The roll call is the full council, just like the redevelopment commission. First item on the agenda is the minutes from the May 13th public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Any additional claims, Mr. Troxel, for
No
utilities?
additional claims, Mr. President.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second on claims. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Reports, any reports from staff? on
No reports,
utilities?
Mr. President.
Mr. Neil Simstead, any reports? No reports, Mr. President. Okay. Council members, any reports on utilities?
Nope.
We have no old business and we have no new business, so business from the floor. Is there any business from the floor regarding utilities? Any business from the floor regarding utilities? No business, we'll move right into the town council meeting. This meeting is adjourned.
I'd like to call to order the town council meeting for Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 at 6:43 PM. The roll call remains the same as the previous meeting with the entire council, all five. First on the agenda, we have the minutes of the May 13th, 2026 public meeting.
So moved, Madam President.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Approved 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have claims. Mr. Troxel, are there any additional claims?
No additional claims, Madam
So
President.
moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Claims approved 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have reports. So we'll start with our staff reports, starting with our Fire Chief, Bob Patterson. And our Police Chief, Pete Sormaz.
Just one item to report. Last month on May 15th, the Schererville Police Department, along with the Schererville FOP Lodge 170, participated in can you hear me okay up there?
Now I
Yes.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
Participated on the annual event Cop on the Rooftop here in town. We have 2 locations located on US 41 and one on US 30. And I'm proud to say that the Schererville Police Department, along with the FOP, came in #1, raising the most funds for the state of Indiana. So the total was right just under $7,000, and the total for the state was approximately $72,000 from all the participating police departments in the state. So all the money is directly donated to the Indiana Special Olympics, and just wanted to thank everybody for their support, help, or any donations that they contributed. I know a lot of the members from the administration, town administration, and council supported us, and we'd like to thank you on behalf of the police department and the FOP.
Congrats, well done.
Thank you.
Our Town Engineer, Neil Simstead.
No reports, Madam President.
Chad Nondor, Public Works.
Yeah, I want to give you an update on the 2025-1 CCMG. They have completed work in the Eagle Ridge Estate subdivision off St. John Road there. Restoration works completed by Public Works. They're doing concrete work in Novo Cello, and they have started concrete removals in Camden Woods and in the Fawn Valley subdivisions. So it's moving along slowly but surely. Thank you.
Thank you. Andy Hansen, Director of Operations.
Yes, an update on Kennedy Avenue. The Junction Avenue corridor is still closed. The majority of the bike trail was paved, and as of right now, it should be open again. It'll still be a little dangerous in the area, so anybody using the trail, please be careful because of the different equipment and people going in and out of there. It's not 100% done. There are some gravel areas still. Just wanted to update on that.
Thank you.
And the town dump is also closed as well.
Town dump
for the
is also
first-
closed till at least the middle of July. The whole Public Works area, it's looking pretty rough right now. There's a lot of stuff going on down there.
Madam
May I
President.
ask, I'm sorry,
Andy, when is the rest of the bike trail expected to be done?
Well, part of it goes through the roadway, so once the roadway is done, it will be, so sometime later this year.
No, I mean, what you're paving now, are you still missing some paving spots now?
Just along the roadways, where it connects through the roadway, so along Kaiser and Kennedy Avenue. The rest of it is paved. It got paved last Friday.
Andy, can I ask how the animal control is coming along?
Animal control is coming along very slowly. A lot of the work's being done by Public Works, and we've had a lot of emergencies that pulls that crew off to go do emergency digs. Like we had one yesterday, we had a water break, so they had to go do that. The office is complete, and a portion of the new room is complete. I'm hoping by the end of the month, that room will be completed, and then we'll flip to the north side, where that room will get completed. That area has less that needs to be done than the other 2 rooms, so it's moving along. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
It definitely needed it.
Yes. Any report from Jim Gorman, our town manager?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind residents that the Schererville Festival starts this week, tomorrow night, and runs till Sunday, and I'm hoping that the weather cooperates with us this year. Thank you.
Do we have any reports from our council members?
No report.
No reports.
Madam President, I have a couple of questions for Mr. Gorman, and maybe Mr. Simstead. Last meeting, we talked about the finalizing the bid package for the fire station, and we also instructed about options of the financing part of how we can finance it, what our options are. Is that being completed?
It's being worked on. It's not near completed, but they are working on it. The architect is working on the bid package. We've submitted everything to him. Neil have already reviewed those documents as well. And then we've also, the clerk treasurer, Andy, and myself have met with our financial advisors down in Indianapolis, and he's putting something together for the financing as well.
Okay.
We met with him last Thursday.
And what's the timetable of getting that back?
He hasn't given one, but we got to do some, we got to get a hold of our bond attorney, who's a different, entity from our financial guy. So there's multiple steps on getting this done.
Okay,
I don't have a timeline, Tom.
okay. And Mr. Simstad, you're still working with the architect as far as getting the total package together?
Yeah, our plans and specs are substantially complete, and that includes the additional soil remediation that we talked about a couple weeks ago. And then once I get something back from the architect, then we'll forward everything over to staff and Mike so that they can give that information to the bond council for the total project cost and what that impact will be to the residents.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have public comments regarding agenda items. Are there any public comments regarding agenda items? No? Okay, moving on, we have a presentation.
I do not think so. That probably is on there by mistake.
Okay, so we do not have a presentation. All right. There is no old business, so we'll move on to new business. Item A, ordinance number 2044A, an ordinance amending the Town 2026 salary ordinance number 2044 regarding the salaries and wages for officials and employees of the Town of Schererville, Lake County, Indiana, and repealing all town ordinances or parts thereof in conflict herewith.
All right, I got quite a list here that we added to the salary ordinance. I will run through them right now. So we added 800 level item classifications in the street department that includes the solid waste fund, which they were not being paid out of, which they can be paid out of now. We also added fire chief, deputy chief can be paid out of the ambulance fund, which they've been doing for years, but the salary ordinance did not reflect that. It only said general. We added an electrical worker to the public works line item to do our in-house comprehensive, or to compensate those employees with that skill set. We modified the newsletter position to include hourly rate for that newsletter person that is not only doing design of the newsletter, but is also doing the writings for it, speaking with staff. We added 3 floating holidays to the police department, 2026. We added overtime compensation for the Hoosier Highway Injury Reduction Program, which the acronym for that is CHIRP. Basically, that program allows our officers to go out and do traffic stops, and what happens is they get paid double time for that, and then we get reimbursed by the state. And Chief Sormas can, explain that a little better if anybody needs any more explanation for that. And that is it.
Thank you.
Anybody need Chief to speak on that one? I think we talked about it.
We're good.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Approved 5-0.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Adoption 5-0. Item B, ordinance number 2033B, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 2033A, the same being an ordinance creating and establishing a personnel policy for the town of Schererville for the purpose of amending sections of said policy and attaching thereto, repealing any and all ordinances and provisions in conflict herewith.
Thank you, Madam President. This is also a lengthy list of amendments. So one of them is the child conference leave. There's a new rule out there that allows the employee to attend their child's conference, and this is a new state requirement where you have to let them go, and they could use their time if they choose to. Second one is election days. This allows employees to be paid for working the election polls, without them utilizing a PTO day. This is also a new state requirement. The SBOA recommended that we add this to the personnel policy. That's why that's in here. Fire department leave, we added one floating holiday for the fire department. Fire VFIS, we clarified the language to make it cohesive with the rest of the policy that allows the town to be paid by insurance for a fire employee who's on light duty. So basically, if he's on light duty, he gets his regular salary, and then the VFIS policy pays the town back for that, a portion of it. And that's it. Thank you.
Motion to approve ordinance 2033B.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0.
Motion to adopt ordinance 2033B.
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
5-0. Thank you. Resolution number 2026-4, a resolution supporting the members of the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 and urging British Petroleum to end the lockout at the Whiting Refinery and resume good faith bargaining. The Town of Schererville, Lake County, Indiana, resolution number 2026-4, a resolution supporting the members of the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 and urging British Petroleum to end the lockout at the Whiting Refinery and resume good faith bargaining. Whereas United Steelworkers Local 7-1 represents approximately 800 workers at the British Petroleum Refinery in Whiting, Indiana. And whereas on March 19, 2026, British Petroleum locked out approximately 800 members of the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 from their jobs at the Whiting Refinery. And whereas many of these workers and their families live, work, worship, volunteer, shop, and participate in civic life throughout Northwest Indiana, including in communities such as the town of Schererville. And whereas the lockout has placed significant financial and emotional strain on working families who are now living without their regular paychecks. And whereas members of the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 are not only refinery workers, but also neighbors, parents, coaches, scout leaders, volunteers, customers, taxpayers, and active contributors to the strength and well-being of our communities. Whereas the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 has stated that its members did not voluntarily walk off the jobs, but were instead locked out by British Petroleum after rejecting proposals that would eliminate more than 100 local jobs, reduce pay, and weaken seniority and bargaining rights. And whereas the rights of the workers to bargain collectively, protect good local jobs, and negotiate in good faith is essential to economic stability of working families and the communities they support. And whereas the continued lockout has consequences not only for the locked out workers and their families, but also for local businesses, schools, neighborhoods, and municipal economies throughout Northwest Indiana. And whereas the Whiting Refinery is a major industrial facility whose safe operation is of great importance to the surrounding communities. Whereas United Steelworkers 7-1 has raised serious concerns about the health and safety risks created by operating the refinery with replacement workers instead of the trained, experienced local workforce that knows the facility, its equipment, and its hazards best. And whereas local government have the responsibility to speak in support of the health, safety, and economic security and general welfare of their residents. And whereas the town of Schererville recognize the importance of resolving this dispute quickly and in a manner that respects works, protects the good jobs, and promotes the safe operation of the Whiting Refinery. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Town Council of the town of Schererville as follows. Section 1, the town of Schererville expresses the support for the locked out members of the United Steelworkers Local 7-1 and their families. Section 2, the Schererville Town Council urges the British Petroleum to immediately end lockout of United Steelworkers Local 7-1 members at the Whiting Refinery. Section 3, the Schererville Town Council further urges British Petroleum to return to the bargaining table and bargain in good faith with United Steelworkers Local 7-1 toward a fair agreement that protects local jobs, respects workers' rights, and supports the long-term safety and stability of the refinery and the surrounding communities. Section 4, the Schererville Town Council recognizes the importance of experienced, trained refinery workers in maintaining safe operations at a facility that directly affects the health and safety of Northwest Indiana communities. Section 5, The Schererville Clerk Treasurer is hereby directed to transmit a copy of this resolution to the British Petroleum, United Steelworkers Local 7-1, state and federal elected officials representing Northwest Indiana, and any other parties deemed appropriate by the Town Council, all of which is passed and adopted on this 9th day of June 2026 by the Town Council of the Town of Schererville, Indiana, Lake County, Indiana.
Madam President, I move to approve this resolution. Naturally, we're very concerned about the workers that have been locked out at the refinery, and many of them being Schererville residents, and of course, hundreds and hundreds of them being in our local area. So my motion is to approve this resolution, number 2026-4.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, I'd be remiss if I didn't speak at least a little bit on this. I got to be honest, while I support the workers, I support their fight, I don't think this is a resolution that should be before the council to take one side over the other. We are not part of these negotiations. We have not been privy to the conversations. And I just think this is inappropriate for a town council to enter into resolution basically saying the workers are right, British Petroleum needs to come back to the table and give them what they're asking for. And I think that's inappropriate. So that's my opposition to this resolution. I do think the workers need to get back to work, and I hope that BP opens negotiations back up, but this is not the right venue. This isn't the right thing for us to be doing here today. So, and that's your opinion, and I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah.
Any other discussion? Mr. Troxel, will you please take a roll call vote?
Councilman Johnson?
No.
Councilman Conley?
Yes.
Councilman Schmidt?
Yes.
Councilman Getzloff?
Yes.
Councilwoman Arvanitis?
Yes. The resolution is approved 4-1. Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have item D. Consider entering into a partnership agreement with the Department of the Army, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, USACE, relating to the Anna Water Tower structural repair and recoating project. Authorize the town council president to sign the agreement when applicable, and authorize the clerk treasurer and town manager to finalize and sign all other documents relating to the project. This is from the Waterworks Board agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? No. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item E, consider donation to the Northwest Indiana Cancer Kids Foundation in the amount of $1,000.
Thank you, Madam President. This was a request that was vetted through the donation committee with a favorable recommendation to the town council. Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Do we need a roll call vote?
No.
No.
That's fine.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Next on the agenda, consider the acceptance, item F, consider the acceptance of donations. Mr. Troxel? If you would.
We received a total of $8,255.09 for the month of May. Some were in-kind donations and some were made with a monetary donation. There's quite a list here. The donation fund for the town hall, we received in-kind donations of $52 even. To the Shear House at 33 East Wilhelm, Ray Sullivan donated some time and material to construct some chairs. That in-kind value was $560. The Calumet Breweries, for the fire department, Calumet Breweries, Anheuser-Busch donated 5 cases of non-alcoholic energy drinks, value of $165. To the animal control, these were all in-kind donations from various people and anonymously. That total came to $1,599. The donation fund for the VIPs, Robert and Lynn Volkman donated a monetary donation of $100. To the police patrol donation fund, there was a total of $2,429.09. These were all in-kind donations from various businesses in town for that total. To the donations to the Park Fund, DLZ LLC gave a sponsorship for, looks like a stage donation of $1,000 monetarily, and the International Firefighters Union 4279 sponsored towards the fest and Hocus Pocus and summer camp, $2,350. Total to the parks in monetary donations, $3,350. A recap, total in-kind for the month of May, $4,805.09. Total monetary, $3,450, for a total for the month of $8,255.09.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second
We-
on donations.
We have a motion, a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Donations are approved 5-0. Next on the agenda, we have business from the floor. If you have some business, we'd like you to come up, and please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Business from the floor?
Hi there, Georgianne Glavis, 1727 Chelsea. I'm here on behalf of Logan's Love. We just have our golf outing next month, or next week rather. So we just want to invite everyone to participate. We'll see Caleb next week. We have some spots open, that's all. Just want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
What's the date on it?
It's Friday.
June 19th. It's a federal holiday, so you should have off. I hope.
Thank you. Any other business from the floor? No business from the, yes?
I've just been asked to say thank you to the people who did support the outreach for the USW Union 7-1. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I doubt I'll need the microphone, but I am just wanting to know, I had talked to, of course, Mr. Caleb Johnson. I'm Chrissy Fletcher with Planting Possibilities. We had had a conversation. I was just putting out, wondering at what stage where everybody was with the property that once was the racetrack, and what is happening with that over there. Because I had an idea and was wondering if it was something we could work on or do.
So I passed your request on to the park board
Okay.
president, and I believe he's going to reach out to you to schedule some sort of a meeting to talk to you about the idea and see where they can make that work, if they can make that work for their future.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I think it's in the works. It's just a matter of communication, probably
Oh,
breakdown.
and that is perfectly fine. That's great to hear. Thank
Yeah,
you all for your
Chrissy,
work that
for
you do.
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other business from the floor? All right, seeing, hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.